Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Professor Wolfgang Böhr and Professor Eduardo de Robertis. Please also welcome our Secretary, Elsa Marie Ringwald, and the ESAIC leadership team, Professor Joanna Berger-Estelita, the Chair of the Training and Education Committee, Professor Markus Klimek, the Chair of the Examination Committee, Professor Mark Coburn, the Chair of the Research Committee, Professor Carolina Romero, the Chair of the Guidelines Committee, and Professor Michel Strauss, the Chair of the Scientific Committee.
Good morning, everyone. I'm extremely happy that so many people arrived so early. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, friends, a warm welcome to the European Society of Anesthesiology and Intensive Care Community and the annual meeting. We are extremely happy that with guests from more than 109 countries, we will celebrate Euroanaesthesia in our host city, Munich, this year. And I think I can promise you that this Congress will be a step forward in knowledge creation, in dissemination, and, as we can see this morning, coming together. So, the topic is connectivity, and we try to connect, and we will do so. Not so long ago, we are wondering if the time of a central annual meeting is probably over. You all know about that. And the European Society is quite strong in sharing knowledge by other channels, webinars, the ESAIC Academy, but also our Education Tuesday. Nevertheless, after our experiences from the last 2 years, we realized that interaction, live, face-to-face discussion and building relationship cannot be replaced and should not be replaced. So this is why we meet. We want to talk to each other, we want to listen to each other, we will interact with each other. And we are extremely happy that colleagues and friends from so many societies, and a lot of them from very far away, take the time, put the energy to be here. This annual meeting is our unique melting point in our yearly agenda. And Euroanaesthesia is the central place of education research, changing best practice, exchange of innovations, communications, and networking. We will let you see the different parts of the European society, and we will walk through the society also this morning. We will celebrate those who contributed and those who have put their dedication to the society over the last few years. Welcome to Munich, welcome to Euroanaesthesia.
Yes, Wolfgang. Over the years, ESAIC's mission has been dedicated to promoting and delivering high-quality training and education for anesthesiologists and intensivists. Our commitment includes providing robust and standardized examination and certification system to support professional development. We continuously enhance our exams and knowledge base to ensure the production of top-quality future doctors in anesthesiology and intensive care. ESAIC offers continuing education and advanced knowledge to elevate anesthesiology's practice and fosters valuable and lasting connections within our global community. ESAIC empowers our medical community with the best knowledge and science. It is a pleasure for me to let Professor Joanna Berger, the Education and Training Committee Chair, and Professor Markus Klimek, the Chair of the Examination Committee, to present their departments and elaborate on their activities. Please, Joanna.
Thank you, Eduardo. As for education, we have to say merci vielmals, obrigada, thank you, dankeschön. Thank you all for your support in 2023. It has been an incredibly productive year with over 9,000 healthcare professionals benefiting from our webinars, our e-learning modules, our masterclasses, and many, many more educational resources. We have significantly expanded our online learning platform. If you haven't enrolled, please do. And this expansion has meant that we are now offering more and more courses, more than ever before. And it has made it easier for our members to access high-quality learning opportunities anytime, anywhere around the globe. Whether early in your career or if you're a seasoned professional, the ESAIC Academy has something for you, and you are now better equipped with up-to-date knowledge and best practices. Our exchange program has also been a very big success. We have enabled European colleagues from all over Europe to access top-tier training facilities and opportunities across the countries. And this experience has been very empowering for them, and they have broadened their horizons, and they have returned home with new knowledge and skills on many, many emerging topics like cardiac anesthesia, neuroanesthesia, regional blocks, and simulation. So thank you again for your continued support and dedication. In 2024, we are looking forward to further advance education in anesthesiology together with all of you. And it is my pleasure now to tell you about the examinations committee by Professor Markus Klimek. Markus, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Joanna. A very good morning. But thank you and congratulations with all you reached. The ESAIC examination has gained a worldwide reputation. We have ensured that our certification and recertification exams are rigorous and fair, using new assessment methods that better reflect the skills needed for today's anesthesiology challenges. The European Diploma in Anesthesiology and Intensive Care, the ESAIC as it's called, remains a benchmark in our field, with over 5,500 professionals examined annually in 92 centers. Our efforts to refine both written and oral components ensure that candidates demonstrate excellence and readiness to enhance patient care. This year, we are very happy. We are celebrating 40 years of the European Diploma. Over these 4 decades, we have certified almost 8,000 candidates with the European Diploma, contributing significantly to the professional growth of the medical community worldwide. The ESAIC covers relevant basic sciences and clinical subjects appropriate for specialist anesthesiologists. And our commitment to maintaining high standards and adapting to evolving needs ensures that the ESAIC continues to be a cornerstone of excellence in anesthesiology and intensive care education. Thank you.
Basically, I saw myself always as a clinician researcher. And within the ESAIC community, I spent nearly all my career in research. So it's not really surprising that I like to invite Mark Coburn to talk about research.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wolfgang, thank you very much for your fantastic work. Research is what makes me tick, and hopefully you too. Next to the well-established programs, we aim to foster research in the field of sustainability, big data platforms, and artificial intelligence. We need to connect to industry, to funders, to specialists and national societies to coordinate research activities under the umbrella of the ESAIC. Engaging and motivating the future generation of our members in research is crucial to advance patient safety. Always, the ESAIC has invested in supporting research through grants aiming to fund high-quality research. Therefore, we are pleased to announce the ESAIC grants for 2024. Tony, can you come up, please? Here. Professor Absalom, BGA Financial Director, and we're now honored to announce the 2 BGA grants. It's first the BGA ESAIC grant to Dr. Marleine Havemann from University Medical Center Groningen for her project on post-operative telemonitoring to individualize pain treatment and reduce alarm burden. And the second one goes to Dr. Matthew Harmon from the Erasmus University Medical Center Rotterdam for his study on fluoxamine for ameliorating systemic hyperinflammation. So this is really fantastic. And for you too, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, then. The next prize is the Andreas Höft Grant, and the Andreas Höft Grant is focusing on anesthesiology. It is awarded to Annemarie Beukers from Amsterdam University Medical Center for her project on organ protection during extracorporeal circulation. This time we had a special situation. We have fantastic applications and we had 2 of them. So we are having 2 prizes, and the second one is to Professor Patrick Schöttger for his project Pretty Swiss, an automated assessment of difficult airway. So, herzlichen Glückwunsch. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. So, congratulations, fantastic. I'm moving forward now to the Paolo Pelosi Grant. It's dedicated to intensive care medicine, and it goes to Dr. Hendrik Boke from University Hospital Münster for his research on biomarkers that predict chronic kidney disease post-surgery. So, congratulations. Well done, yeah. And finally, we have the CTN grants, or the grant. That's 2 PIs, and this year it goes to Professor Michelle Chu from the University Hospital Lidköping, Sweden, and Professor Giovanna Lorati-Buse from University Hospital Düsseldorf, together for their European study on perioperative management using preoperative transthoracic echo. Fantastic. Michelle? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, congratulations. Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, this was the most difficult part, I think, of this opening ceremony, because it's the moment when the highest number of people are on stage. Huh? So you did it quite well. So clinicians rely on highest possible quality guidelines every day. That's what we are working with. And therefore, the European Society is quite privileged to have a guideline committee which fulfills all criteria to create them. And those who are involved in this business know how difficult it is to write down a good guideline. And I'm quite convinced that we not only do them for ourselves, that we further need to invest in this activity, and that we have to share them together with you, with national societies, international societies. And therefore, I think it's a good moment for Caroline Soledad to talk about it.
Thank you. Thank you, dear presidents, dear colleagues. I'm very honored to be the Guidelines Committee Chair. And yes, it's true that ESAIC guidelines have evolved to meet the community needs. In particular, instead of producing large guidelines, now we have introduced focus guidelines that adhere to the same standard methodology that traditional guidelines, but targeting a more specific topic. Our efforts have helped develop guidelines for the management of cardiac arrest, an update on the venous thromboembolism prophylaxis, along with almost 10 international societies, and an update in the preoperative evaluation, and many more guidelines. I'll encourage you to check them out on the website and on the AGA. These guidelines aim to standardize European clinical practice, improve patient safety and clinical outcomes, and will help physicians and policymakers to take the best evidence-based decisions. This effort has been augmented by ESAIC over the last few years, and these guidelines are now widely implemented. Due to popular demand, more are being published next year, and we cannot wait to share them with you. We are also very delighted to invite you to the newly created Methodology Network and to suggest new topics for ESAIC guidelines. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolina. Thank you very much for the wonderful work you are doing. We have made significant progress in understanding how to best manage patients before, during, and after surgery. The collaborative studies we have supported have given us new insights into patient safety, enhanced recovery, and personalized treatment strategies. But none better than our newly appointed chair of the scientific committee who can share insight about that. Please, Michel, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Eduardo. It's an honor for me to be here at Euroanaesthesia 2024, and I'm proud to present some facts and figures about this conference, about Euroanaesthesia 2024. This year, we are very proud because we welcome 25% more of delegates from all over the world than last year in Glasgow. We have 350 speakers, we have 40 workshops, and 130 scientific sessions, which have interactive formats to meet everybody's learning objectives. This year's program takes a new shape due to a complete reorganization of our ESAIC scientific committee. The committee now exists of 80 experts from all over Europe. We value diversity and inclusivity in our committee, and we are very much supported by the ESAIC staff in Brussels at the headquarters. They work together throughout the year in 6 forums to deliver the best learning opportunities for our community. As a result of this, our scientific program here at the conference is balanced and covers even more on anesthesia and intensive care than before. As you will see if you open our app, the mobile app of Euroanaesthesia 24, sessions have been categorized in 30 different tags. We hope that this will allow all of you sitting in this room or following us online from their home office to find exactly what you are looking for in our multidisciplinary program, which reflects, of course, our specialty of anesthesiology. I'm also delighted to share another new initiative at this Euroanaesthesia 2024. The Innovation Village is situated in the center of the exhibition hall. Developed in collaboration with our industrial partners, the Innovation Village is a platform where key opinion leaders from academia and industry will share their knowledge and thoughts about the future of our healthcare profession. This year's topic in the Innovation Village will be connectivity, sustainability, and neuroscience. And I encourage everyone to discover this Innovation Village in the center of the exhibition area and interact with our experts. Thank you.
So the society promotes and collaborates with a number of partners. The major partners are you, the members, interesting people, colleagues. However, we work together with the national societies in Europe. We work together with a lot of specialist societies, and we will talk with each other during all the days. And I think besides that, we also work together, Michel just mentioned, with industrial partners because we have to solve the challenges of the future together. And most likely, COVID changed not only my life, but our lives substantially, but also changed the way we practice healthcare in Europe. It's the post-COVID period is not the pre-COVID period, you know that. We have learned that we are not able to solve health-related problems, issues on our local, regional, and sometimes even national level. So I think the challenges of the future and the enormous workload we expect and the decreasing number of people which are willing to work in healthcare can only solve together within a European community of healthcare providers and partners. We try to reach a situation that the European society is the key player and the voice of European perioperative medicine. And only together, all of us, we can make that difference. And therefore, it is extremely necessary to create the partnership and strengthen this relationship with national, international, and specialist society. And our secretary has the beautiful task to make that reality. Else.
So, Wolfgang, you spoke some very true words, Wolfgang. Patient safety and sustainability in our field are strategic pillars for our society. Maintaining the highest standards of quality of care in all fields of our profession is mandatory. However, this ambitious objective can only be achieved and impact the desired effect by creating new networks with institutions, societies, and stakeholders for a common patient safety and sustainability approach and enhancing the existing ones. We have learned that only by collaborating we can achieve our goals. Alone, it's not possible to tackle the complex challenges we face. Synergies will ensure that we can share knowledge, resources, and best practices, driving innovation and excellence in perioperative medicine. Working together can ensure a safer, more sustainable future for our patients and our profession. So, I'll encourage you all, let's continue to build strong partnerships and lead the way in perioperative medicine. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you. A vital part of the ESAIC's legacy lies in its ability to work closely with distinguished professionals who are invested in the specialty, in the society, and contribute highly in the development of our society, and have become role models for all of us. We are proud to introduce the honorary members of ESAIC for 2025. Their expertise, vision, and commitment have played a pivotal role in enhancing the prominence of our society and contributing to the field of anesthesiology and intensive care. It is my honor, my great honor, to our two colleagues with lifetime honorary membership. Professor Marc Samama has been recognized for his exceptional contribution and steadfast dedication to anesthesiology. His influential leadership as editor-in-chief of our journal, the European Journal of Anesthesiology, and his role in advancing guidelines have shaped our field and elevated the quality of patient care. Thank you, Mark. Professor Radomilo Jankovic, contributions as secretary for many terms, and his dedication and leadership have been pivotal for ESAIC's growth. Professor Jankovic has also played a crucial role in our organization's development as a council member and contributor to the scientific committee. Please join me in celebrating these two outstanding professionals. Thank you.
So now the difficult part for me starts, Eduardo, because today we have celebrated a couple of things, and I think what we have shown you or tried to show you have moved us forward. And now it's time that I thank you, because I remember the day when you first phoned me as I was elected and said, well, let's work together quite closely, and I realized that it's quite beautiful if an Italian person married to a Netherlands woman work together with a Netherlands-based German origin. So I thank you very much for all the time, the support, the loyalty, and everything you did for the society. And even in these difficult years, most likely you make the difference. Thank you. Okay, I think, Eduardo, there's something which we have shown, because in most of these situations, you were quite honest, you were smiling, you were active, and therefore I think this is something I will take with me. Whatever happens, the difficulties of problems, it's solved, and it can be solved with respect, with humanity, and that's quite important. Okay, I think that's your last on-stage appearance for this, and thank you a lot. And good. As always, in this situation, at a certain moment, we have a technical problem. Because my prompter stopped, so I'm pretty sure that it will work forward. And now the prompter starts again. Because, as obvious, I changed my text a bit. So, the main topic, as I said a couple of times, and we try to put it on is connectivity. We would like to connect with colleagues, but also the technology of the future. We will have a lot of discussions about can artificial intelligence and all these other things help us. And as Michel already pointed out, it's extremely important that you join this discussion with us in the Innovation Village, but also around of it. And it is really an opportunity for us to be here, to have the ability to do so. So please take that. I hope that you join us in this journey, which already starts, and it will take some time to make it reality. However, I have to say that there will be one special guest on stage, and thank you all for being with us here. I think you can leave it, because the person which will arrive is not used to talk with more than one person. So, okay. I hope it will work. Oh, so Dr. Morton, good day.
Good day, Professor Buhler. My word, you look like you've seen a ghost. Oh wait, you have. How's the 21st century treating you all?
Well, quite well most of the time. Thank you. We've come a long way since your groundbreaking work with what kind of anesthesia did you do? Because modern anesthesia is something like a blend of science, technology, and probably some wizardry.
Wizardry, you say? Back in my day, I was considered a wizard for putting people to sleep without a bat. Tell me, what sort of concoctions are you brewing nowadays?
Well, basically it's just a mix of some advanced pharmacodynamics and surgicals, precision medicine, and a dash of artificial intelligence. We even got robots helping us out.
Robots? Are they any good with a scalpel?
Yeah, they're excellent at assisting, but we humans still handle it, the finer touch. So, speaking of which, your demonstration in 1846 was quite the show. How did it feel to make history?
Well, it was ether real. I must say, watching Gilbert Abbott snore through surgery was a sight for sore eyes.
Okay.
How do you deal with all the excitement nowadays?
We keep calm and carry on, of course. But seriously, we face new challenges, like we have a climate change now, we have economic pressures. That's why we try to focus on things like to be sustainable and also to connect our devices appropriately.
Connectivity? Are we talking telegrams or something fancier?
Well, sometimes we use telegrams and some of us love fax machines, but basically we are much fancier. So we now share real data across borders, collaborate with colleagues over continents, and develop some very new strategies.
That sounds incredible. In my time, collaboration meant yelling across the operation theater. You've certainly made anesthesia a global affair.
Yeah, I'm not sure if yelling throughout the operation theater is totally absent in the world, but basically we try hard. So we are here to learn, we share the knowledge, and most likely you would enjoy it if you're able to join the Congress during the whole time, which seems a bit problematic.
Inspiring indeed. If only Dr. Jackson could see this, he'd stop arguing about who discovered what and just enjoy the show.
Well said, Dr. Martin, but ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our esteemed guests from the past. Thank you for joining us and kicking off.
Thank you, Professor Brewer. Enjoy the conference, everyone, and remember, never underestimate the power of a good nap.
Thank you. Well, having heard that, and with that, let's officially kick off. Thank you all for being here. Let's make it a very, very good event. Enjoy it. And now the stage is for Michelle Strauss, because the scientific program begins officially, and Michelle will introduce the keynote lectures. Your stage.
Thank you very much, Wolfgang. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Please stay tuned, because we have exceptional material for you in the keynote lectures to show you everything about anesthesiology. So welcome to Euroanaesthesia 2024. It's wonderful to see so many dedicated professionals and experts gathering here to share their passion for anesthesiology, intensive care, and perioperative medicine. Today, we will begin with two special lectures that have become a cherished tradition at Euroanaesthesia. First, we have the Professor Ibsen Lecture, focusing on intensive care, and the Sir Robert McIntosh Lecture, focusing on anesthesiology. These sessions honor those who have made exceptional contributions to the field of anesthesia and intensive care. And it's my privilege to announce the two lectures. So we have two, and first we have the Professor Ibsen Lecture, which will be delivered by Dr. Victoria Metaxa. Dr. Metaxa is a full-time critical care and major trauma consultant at King's College in London. Her lecture, The Art of Decision-Making in Medicine, will offer us a fascinating insight into her expertise in bioethics, in end-of-life care, and managing patients with complex conditions. With a PhD in neuroscience and a master's degree in medical education and palliative care, Dr. Metaxa is also the chair-elect of the ESAIC Ethics Section and the chair of the Legal and Ethical Advisory Group of the UK Intensive Care Society. So it's my big honor and pleasure to introduce and to welcome Dr. Metaxa and hearing her thoughts on this critical aspect of decision-making in medical practice. Dr. Metaxa, the floor is yours.
Thank you.